This video is for adult collectors. Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Transformers Earthrise Legacy Sunstreaker. As you can see, I've got both versions in my hands. The one on the left is the Earthrise version. The one on the right is from the Legacy United Autobots 5-pack. However, for this video, I'm going to be focusing more on the Sunstreaker from Earthrise. Be doing a review on this Sunstreaker when I do my review of the entire Legacy United Autobots 5-pack, which includes him, Hound, Wheeljack, Trailbreaker, and Jazz. So, taking a look at the Earthrise version right now. I don't have the box since I actually got this from a friend named Min, who was working at the Toyzilla store that used to be in Alhambra, Los Angeles, California, around the same area that where I recorded the Beyblade tournaments. It's a nice area. It's got a Shinsengumi ramen place, Korean barbecue, and all you can eat sushi place called Tomomi. And if you've been around there, you know it. Anyways, talk about this figure. He said he got this from Sunstreaker from TFCon, took it out of the packaging, and he no longer had the box, so I bought from him loose. So no look at the box, as I usually do at the start of my reviews. So just dive right into looking at this figure. I think some people have thought this is a retool of Wheeljack, and I can see how some people think this. I watched Prime vs. Prime's review on this. He says it's a brand new mold. It just has a transformation similarities in engineering, such as the transformation, which I'll go over later. However, it still looks very much like Sunstreaker. Got a very nice head sculpt here. Now, I may notice a difference between the Earthrise one and Legacy is there's more paint apps on the Legacy one. Also, there's gray in most of the areas where it's black on the Earthrise one. Also, you'll notice if you take a look closely, the yellow here is painted, whereas the plastic yellow here, because they're different shades, they don't match up quite well like they do on the Legacy United one. I'm really glad they fixed it up on the Legacy United one. Paint apps I was talking about is like for the shoulders, you can see there's some gray here on the shoulders, whereas you don't see that spot painted here. Also, this comes with an extra accessory, the gun. Actually, you can use this with any of the Autobots in the 5-pack, but if you've seen a lot of the promotional images for the 5-pack, just show Sunstreaker holding it. It's a pretty nice accessory they included. Because all you get with the Earthrise one is this thing on the back. Take this off. You can have him hold it. Here looks kind of weird because you don't see any of the fists. Just looks like he has an engine for a hand until you like get it bent up like so. I asked, man, did he come in with any other accessories? He said no. This is just what gun's supposed to be, which seems to be true when I look at the promotional images for Earthrise, Wheeljack. I mean Sunstreaker. I got these two confused. That's how similar these are. Just like with the other Autobots in the 5-pack, yeah, he doesn't have any translucent windows, but the previous version did. Not quite translucent. You can just you can see there's like another piece underneath. Looks kind of cool. I like both. I said before, the translucent plastic's not as durable, but it's not like it's a joint or anything, so it's fine. The only thing I don't like about this chest is that they weren't able to get matching yellows for the chest and the rest of the figure, which will become, I think that makes it look worse in vehicle mode than the legacy version. I'll talk more about that once I get it transformed. Although I do like this pattern underneath. I also like the details, black details on the legs here, and the molded details on the shoulders. Look nice. Still a very nice looking Sunstreaker. Still looks very much like the character, even though it's borrowing its engineering from Wheeljack. Yeah. Like the look of Robot Mode. Still looks very much like Sunstreaker. So let's go over the articulation next. So you got knees and elbows bend about 90 degrees. Got shoulder articulation, arm, which is always good on a transformer. Well, I guess you can get, I guess it kind of gets stuck here, but you could always like get this up out here and some more. Yeah, so articulation is very good. I when I see it stuck like this, I'm kind of reminded of the arms of IDW, Skids, and Crosscut. Those were very cool figures, but the shoulder articulation was kind of hindered, unfortunately. So you got hip swivel here. Let's go up, out, back and forth. You got ankle tilt, not ankle pivot, some tilt here. Yeah, so yeah, it's got the articulation, all the articulation you'd expect from a Generations figure. Robot mode's great, articulation is great. Robot mode looks great. Looks very much like Sunstreaker as we see him from the cartoons and comic books. So robot mode's great. Let's get him transformed into vehicle mode now. This is the part where people think it's retool of Sunstreaker. See why many people think this. So even if it is a retool of Wheeljack, it still looks, it's great looking representation of Sunstreaker. You're gonna get these wheels are supposed to go back here. I don't know. Right, this might not be the right order of operations, but anyways. Whoops, fell. Okay, so this, yeah, so as you can, I'm not sure if you can tell well, but these yellows are painted so they don't quite match the yellow here. So this is, so I've said before that the legacy, the Autobots we get in the Legacy Unite 5-pack, they look, they were better in robot mode because they had a better joint tolerances, and the previous versions were better in vehicle mode due to their translucent windows. But this is actually the one where it looks worse in vehicle mode because it doesn't have the yellows matching up quite nicely here. This yellow does match up here. Yeah. So, however, the overall shape of the vehicle mode looks nice. Obviously, it's pretty obvious where the our articulation seams are because of the different yellows. But the shape of the vehicle mode looks very cool, and translucent windows would look nice without all this different colors of yellow, breaking everything up to make it look weird. Do appreciate the silver here, which don't really get that brightness of silver on here. It's just white. And even the rims of the wheels are black, whereas they are actually gray on the Legacy one. Like how the Autobot symbol is showing up on top, and you can see it right side up, looking at it from the front top view like this. Bottom side looks fine. You do see the head, but you can just turn it around. Oddly enough, you do see some fake headlights. Yeah, that's pretty strange. Those headlights being there when they're not even necessary. Yeah, so all in all, shape of the vehicle mode looks nice. I think it still looks nice overall. It's just the different shades of yellow make it worse than the Legacy one when they're both in their vehicle modes. But overall, I think vehicle mode is good. I mean, the vehicle mode looks more good than bad. So now let's get them transformed. Back. And like I said, I really like the shape of the vehicle mode. Transformation feels simple but fun and intuitive, kind of like the classic Seekers. I can see the transformation is very similar to Wheeljack. So legs out here. Let's get this back around, get the head up. Here, get the fists out. Yeah, so I think this is the rare occasion where the robot mode looks better of the Transformers whose designs were reused in the Legacy United Autobots 5-pack. Probably the only one where the vehicle mode looks worse. Because the other figure I have left is Hound, and we never really got a release of that. I mean, it looks like the War for Cybertron version got released, but it doesn't really have any problems with the paint matching. So this is the only one that looks worse in vehicle mode compared to its Legacy United Autobot 5-pack counterpart. So I'd say robot mode is better if the tolerances just were a bit better. Like this one feels kind of loose, but it's not unmanageable in any way. Yes. So, say this is worth getting if you can find a good deal on it. If it's not too much more than retail, but if you're really interested in the Sunstreaker and you don't have one, and you haven't been able to get someone to sell you the Hound from the 5-pack, I just get the 5-pack. It's actually, of course, it's steep at about $100. I mean, if you're missing Sunstreaker and Hound and any of the other three, Jazz, Trailbreaker, and Wheeljack. I think Trailbreaker was the only one that was hard to get. I definitely get the 5-pack. I know, depending on, but that probably depends if you think it's worth it to spend $100 just to get 2 other figures, which you already own. But like you just display them in vehicle mode. I mean, different modes. But then again, some people may not think it's worth it. Otherwise, we'd be collecting Transformer characters in their vehicle modes. This is the Jada Optimus. It's much cheaper than the 3-0 figure. Neither of them neither this nor the 3-0 Rise of the Beasts Optimus transform. I haven't put this back in its box since its review. You can see it's a bit dusty. As for Earthrise Sunstreaker and Legacy Sunstreaker, I think they're both really great figures. Both look very much like Sunstreaker. They have all the articulation you'd expect from a Transformers Generations figure. Transformation's fun, even though it's quite simple. Car mode, like the shape of a car mode, but it's probably looks better with the Legacy United version than the Earthrise, because it's different shades of yellow. But what I do like about the Earthrise is the black color used, because that's usually the color we see Sunstreaker in the comics and cartoons, if I remember correctly. I somewhat remember him being black in Dreamwave comics. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is the more correct version, but you really can't go wrong with either. So can't go wrong with getting either version, whether it's the Earthrise or the Legacy one from the Autobot 5-pack. I think a good offer for the Sunstreakers, if you can find them a bit more than what deluxe costs nowadays. And as for this, I think the Autobot 5-pack is worth picking up if you haven't been able to get a Hound from a reseller, or don't have a Sunstreaker already, or any of the other 3 figures, such as the Trailbreaker. I think that would be worth picking up. At least that's worth it for me. I'm not sure if people are crazy about paying $100 for a 5-pack, which may have figures they already own. Nevertheless, both Sunstreakers are great figures, and they're both worth picking up if you can find either of them for around retail price. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.